Our daughter will not have experience premature birth. And don't drink that water. Your mother needs it for a shower.
Mr. Brown, how far is Montaigne? Your check. We'll be ready in exactly 2 weeks. Thank you.
Mr. Brown, here is my LBO and certificate of completion of work. Is my payment ready?
The system is down.
What system?
The system. I am the system. And as you can see, I am now.
Mr. Brown, is it because I have not come with a brown envelope?
How? Me? Never. This is a corruption-free zone.
Then why is my overdue payment not yet processed?
Well, this government has no man. We inherit empty coffers. Oh, Mr. Brown. Oh, yeah, say no more. Disbursements from the national government are on route. In fact, you shall be singing first in line. Thank you.
You only serve people with brown envelopes.
But you're a brown envelope society.
Correct! Mr. Brown, auctioneers are on my neck. My family is depending on me, please. Help me.
People have pending bills for 10 years. Your 2 years are nothing.
Please, Mr. Brown.
Wait. I am the head of the EDU protection. Talk to me nicely and I'll protect all your interests. No! I am the second. So, Mr. Brown, nikusaidia. What? Kuja hapa boss. I am the driver. Nisalimia kipolisi. Nikuoneshe mambo yako. Wongo! I am the cleaner boss. Talking to nikusafushia mambo yako.
But I'm an honest man.
Lay your button back to the car. No! You're fine to go with me. We will marry your case into a bottomless pit of an ending pending bills. For we are the gatekeepers.
You can't do this to me.
Tuone.
Hey! What are you people doing in my compound?
Because this land no longer belongs to you.
But how?
This land, which you gave as collateral for the loan that you are now unable to repay, has now been dimensions confirmed.
Please, sir, just a little bit more time. The county pays us what they owe us.
Time is what you don't have. The county TVET needs hostels ASAP, and you are standing on that solution. Ready for ground breaking.
Shut up, without court order. What is tearing down our roof? What have you done to my house?
Contractor, why have you demolished his house? No, operator, who gave you the instructions to bring down his house? Who? I've been standing here with you the entire time.
Then who is operating the excavator?
Oops, sorry. Who are you?
Precious, get out of here, my daughter.
Get this thing out of here.
Didn't I tell you that this girl's impulsive behavior will cause serious problems one day? Wait, she's not impulsive by choice. I don't care. I expect you to have her on your radar at all times. Don't you dare blame me for this, eh? Have you paid your loans, Charlie? These people you see here would not be here.
Hey! Come in if you or not. We have work to be done. Operator, turn the kasi.
You have no right to do this.
By this court order, we do. Operator, hit the spot. Hit!
Please don't do this.
Operator, dig and scoop. Dig and scoop.
Please have mercy. Please don't do it. Please What have you done?
No! What have you done here? Is this a home or a public cemetery? I mean, how many other dead bodies are here?
You have exhumed a man sent to his grave by the same county you are targeting for business.
What are you talking about?
My father, a successful farmer he was, a fortune to the county he got. But getting paid for the supply, he did not.
Bona, there is no evidence of consumable goods you supply.
Hakuna! Ask the previous governor. For what? He knows my case. Irrelevant.
If in your case, then why did he pay you before he left?
Exactly.
His bills were kept pending. His debts kept growing. His only farm, he surrendered to his creditors. His only family, he surrendered to abject poverty.
Soccer!
With nothing to live for, he had everything to die for. The tree that supplied his pain was the one that relieved him of it. Buried in an unmarked grave was the customary way to erase the marks of his shame and failure. That is the Marium of just exhumed.
If the deputy president were to see this brand land during the launch of the Tibet,
We shall let you mourn your death, but in 1 month, we shall revisit this matter.
The deputy president, in launching this institution,
Exactly!
enough is enough. I demand to speak to the governor.
Hey! I am afraid the governor is busy.
I am not leaving here until I speak to the governor.
Hey! Wait. I advise you to leave before force is on you indiscriminately.
The world must know today what is happening in this county.
I am warning you.
You're warning in that thing in the face of what I'm about to do.
Guys, we seem to have a problem there.
Desperate times call for desperate action.
Hey! What are you doing?
This county has stripped me of everything.
can you check what the race outside is about?
It's about pending
The
bail.
governor is asking questions.
Why haven't you
Call the
been
speed
paid?
doctor.
This man is a real pain. Why? Why haven't we been paid? This is negative publicity.
Hey,
Yeah.
the speed doctor is at your service.
Thank God.
There is a situation that needs neutralizing. The governor must make this speech on the war on corruption. My media is ready for a presser.
Families have been stripped of their livelihoods. People have been stripped of their dignity by this government.
My county government is committed to fighting corruption. All suppliers who control rent tenders should read the writing on the wall. This is a corruption-free zone.
Reiterate the governor's position to the public. As you have heard, even if you strip yourself naked, here's the naked truth. There is no corruption in this government. Draw the media's attention to the naked man.
We are coming to you live from the county HQ where an alleged corrupt contractor has been naked. Is this your sympathy tactic?
What?
Cut, edit, and add caption.
Alleged corrupt supplier strips naked.
Hashtag
Kitawaramba.
Now, upload and tag his pastor and the mother-in-law.
Oh Lord! Will Brother Chavez, who we thought was an honest man, in the name of the church,
Grandpapa, is our daughter safe with such a corrupt husband, eh?
what are you doing, Chavez?
You are embarrassing us!
Now, let the wife feel no repercussions of her husband's action. Correct. Courtesy of your husband's corruption allegations, we hereby suspend your appointment as a Tibet occupational therapist. Quickly turn the governor's attention to other matters.
Madam Governor, are scheduled to visit the high school to preview the entertainment for the DP. Yes.
Then
me see it before she arrives. Students, in 3, 2, 1, action. Ufisadi umetukumba. Haribu sura. Lazima tuipinge. Mwalimu, we cannot use presentations that communicate political undertones.
Madam Principal.
Madam Governor.
I already wrapped the costume. Rather play again.
Madam Governor, the students are not able to present yet now because yes, the main character was on the lines, has gone home briefly, right?
Yes, Precious. What is the story, right?
The storyline is about a young girl who gets having to fly courtesy of sponsorship.
I love it. Just make sure to add international partner.
Will surely. Mwalimu, you have heard the storyline. Students, you have heard the principal.
Teacher, we need Precious. She is the only one who can come up with a play in a matter of minutes and direct it in a few more minutes. Teacher!
A catastrophe is looming if we don't engage
Precious!
What is the direction of her home?
Along the Tibet institution, past the garage, down the lane, it is the first house on your left with a partly demolished roof.
Okay, fine. I'll see what I can do. What is this?
There is someone on the roof contemplating suicide.
Where? A-E-O! You! Wait, calm down! This is the same man who stripped naked the other day. This man will cause for us problems. Call his wife, Karembo. Karembo! This man, your husband, will cause for us problems.
Shut them! Calm down! You want to eat Precious and I am standing on a dream that has taken everything from me. You still have no. You still have Precious.
Don't do it! This publicity is bad. Bad for the county. Bad for the governor. Bad for the lot of the Tibet. Bad for us. Really bad.
Chapel, where there is a will, there is a way. Doesn't matter what we do, Karemo.
The spin doctor is at your service.
We'll always paint the picture of what the masses, we are listening, must consume and believe.
The newsroom is ready. Welcome to Kenya's biggest conversation. We must have an honest conversation about mental health.
Kabisa,
The girls have a clear narrative to stick to. Just the other day, we saw a man contemplating suicide. It is therefore quite clear that people in this country are suffering.
Correct.
Speaking as a counseling psychologist, we cannot afford to avoid the topic of mental health. On that note, we close our show for today. On that note, the situation is successfully diffused. Thank you once again for your professionalism. Always a pleasure doing business with you.
That's the reality of what I'm talking about, Karemo. It's the perpetrators who control the narrative.
Now you can jump if you want.
Blinding the people to the truth that is right in front of them.
People!
What is it?
We have another person on the roof!
Where?
There!
Hey!
And without a medication, inattentiveness, hyperactivity, and impulsive behavior intensify. Children like Precious have a compensatory element in their brains, making them literal geniuses with the ability to learn anything 10 times faster than your ordinary child. Precious, yeah?
Now we understand.
Jabez,
We have agreed to Harame and buy her medicine.
and even pay her school fees. For blessed is the hand that gives.
Thank the Lord!
Just let the girl get her medicine and go to school.
But Precious,
Right on time.
with the authority of the principal,
Say no more. There's a fee balance and money for her medication.
what a pleasant surprise! With the medication, she can calm down and hyper-focus on the presentation for the deputy president during the lunch
Of the debate! You want my daughter to entertain guests of a county that have shattered her dreams and destroyed her father?
I have a plan, Papa. You will have it right.
What are you plotting, Precious?
Let's not fight about this, eh?
Here, money. Take Precious with you and make sure you don't forget her medication.
I'm going. Everything will work out, Papa.
But Precious, I'm an honest man.
and you look jealously. Wewe harakisha.
Twende!
And guys, that crazy man Jabez must not be allowed anywhere near this venue.
Noted, sir. The chief nurse is here. Precious, your medicine.
Mwalimu,
Stop the student.
girls, in 3, 2, 1, action.
Tushangilie Kenya, taifa letu tukufu. Kenya tunayoipenda.
Daima.
Kenya tunayoipenda.
Daima.
Kenya kipenzi chetu, hatutaiacha milele daima. Kenya kipenzi chetu, hatutaiacha milele daima. Your Excellency, all protocol observed, you are now about to watch a play about the young girl who gets her wings to fly, courtesy of sponsorship, innovation, and partnership. Welcome, the Mago High School. We present An Honest Man, a play
Based on a true story.
written and directed by Precious.
Msichana wa clappers, this is not the introduction we rehearsed for in school.
Precious.
What? Precious? A new play? Overnight?
The storms of my suffering were raging with no help in sight. Tell us your story, Madam Principal.
Mwalimu,
Why are the students mimicking us?
we have a situation, madam.
Fix that situation. In this situation, this student is struggling in this school. Why? Because we don't have a special needs teacher or facility. Can't she be funded? Her mother has already tried but failed. Time was running out. Clearly. Since necessity is the mother of invention, what did you do? I developed an app that connects caregivers, students, and various government agencies.
Wow!
For what? For efficient and easy access to help and funding by people like me.
How does it work?
A caregiver and a student feed their information on the app.
Step 1.
Data received. The app sends an alert to the education receivers. Finally! And all this from the comfort of a phone. Brilliant! I named the app the H-O-N-E-S-S-T. App, an acronym meaning holistic needs, education, support and transition. The honest app, inspired by my father,
The honest man, Madam Governor. This is a brilliant performance.
Thank you, Your Excellency. Madam Principal, you are very proud.
Thank you, Mashimiwa. This is an excellent performance, Mwalimu.
Thank you, Madam Principal. Students,
After
Bus!
hyenas swallowed the funding for the development project. They shattered the stream, destroyed with it the hope and the dreams of thousands of students like me.
Shame!
Today, we are gathered here to celebrate those hyenas.
What a shame!
Pomp and glamour in honor of those who killed the hope and the dreams of the helpless.
Nail them, precious!
They are here.
Nail them!
Stop! Yes! Stop the presentation! What can I get? Stop parent streaming! You! Get the students out the stage! Not the principal!
Wait! Stop! Let the students speak. This government does not shy away from constructive criticism. Therefore, let the play continue.
Yes! Precious! Continue! Doctor! Einstein! My father!
The honest man!
Invested in a development project for the country that was to fund the development of my app whilst providing infrastructural support for people like me.
But
Corrupt cartels swallowed the funding for the development project from the World Bank and left my father wallowing in misery in form of begging bills. Today, we are gathered here to open an achievement institution built by the sweat and the blood of my father, majestically proclaiming that corruption stands tall, and we, the weak, the helpless, the poor, can do nothing but entertain the world with our tears of pain. Your Excellency, this is a presentation that you have been waiting for. I present to you
the honest man! What? Your Excellency! Desperation led me to strip naked once. Today, it has made me personate the very people I am dying to help. Oh, that you may help me get the payments for this project you are about to launch today. Madam Governor, if this project was funded by the World Bank, I'd like to tell everyone here, including those watching live, why hasn't the contractor been paid?
Your Excellency, here with me is Santosa, implicated corrupt county officials threatened by Mr. Brown.
What have you done to me, Doctor?
Hey! Nothing personal, eh? Just business. Cannot circle cost in my government.
Pay this man immediately and invite the EFCC to investigate how funds disbursed to this project were utilized and hold to account those involved in corrupt dealings. Because this is an honest government.
Consider it done, Your Excellency.
Secondly, the precious girl with the precious app will be funded to the highest level of studies possible. Who knows? Maybe one day she'll work for multinational companies like Google. Thirdly, the government, in collaboration with willing partners, will fund the development of her innovation.
The Honest App,
which will see students like her easily access government services, funding, and support. It will also create job opportunities for young people in running and managing the app. Lastly, as a sign of commitment to supporting these learners, including those with disabilities, I now declare this TVET institution officially open.
that was honestly an honest man. Our play, a Bush production.
Thank you very much, Bush Alliance girls, with that presentation and honest men. Alliance were representing the Central Region with that play and honest men. Now we move to the Rift Valley region with a modern dance from St. Teresa's BKK, Untamed. A modern dance from St. Teresa's BKK. The title of the dance is Untamed.
One thing I like about Drama Festival 1 is that it is a space whereby you're being limited by rules. In other forms of theater, there are no rules, and therefore we do not have the confines of creativity being limited to a certain corridor. So one thing I like about Drama Festival is that we have rules that are used to grade. Like when you look at the marking scheme for a plays, you look at different aspects of a play, and that ensures that we have an equilibrium in any production. You find that in a play, you must, in as much as you have production, you must also emphasize on other aspects of the play, say costuming, scripting, acting, and therefore it's a balance of everything. In theater performances, you'll find that you go watch a play in Alliance Française, but it lacks certain aspects of a production. For example, you'll find that it's a comedy, and that comedy has got no structure, has got no... So long as the audience is entertained, then they have achieved their goal for that day. But in drama, they have ensured that since you are operating in a confined corridor of rules and regulation, then you are able to balance your creativity and your novelty in one production. One thing I like about Drama Festival 1 is that it is a space whereby you're being limited by rules. In other forms of theater, there are no rules, and therefore we do not have the confines of creativity being limited to a certain corridor. So one thing I like about Drama Festival is that we have rules that are used to grade. Like when you look at the marking scheme for a plays, you look at different aspects of a play, and that ensures that we have an equilibrium in any production. You find that in a play, you must, in as much as you have production, you must also emphasize on other aspects of the play, say costuming, scripting, acting, and therefore it's a balance of everything. In theater performances, you'll find that you go watch a play in Alliance Française, but it lacks certain aspects of a production. For example, you'll find that it's a comedy, and that comedy has got no structure, has got no, so long as the audience is entertained, then they have achieved their goal for that day. But in drama, they have ensured that since you are operating in a confined corridor of rules and regulation, then you are able to balance your creativity and your novelty in one production.
Dereva tumtafute, aliye na tajiriba, aloiva tumtafute, aliye na matilaba, mfumo bora tupate na mtalaa kubeba.
Usukani ninawapa, basi lenu nitapanda, umilisi uko hapa, ubunifu nimependa. Kongole, mie nawapa, safari sote taenda.
Beba twende, jamii sasa damka, basi letu beba twende, mtalaa wa hakika. Beba twende, mejipanga kufumka. Aha, mtalaa uko sawa, umilisi twaivisha, masomo sasa ni sawa, basi letu twaliwasha. Tutapaa kama njiwa, watigoi tumewasha, gurumisha, tetemesha, tumewasha, chonyo, vroom. Basi letu, tigoi, sha. Subscribe to EDU TV Kenya. Dereva tumtafute, aliye na tajiriba, aloiva tumtafute, aliye na matilaba, mfumo bora tupate na mtalaa kubeba.
Usukani ninawapa, basi lenu nitapanda, umilisi uko hapa, ubunifu nimependa. Kongole, mie nawapa, safari sote taenda.
Beba twende, jamii sasa damka, basi letu beba twende, mtalaa wa hakika. Beba twende, mejipanga kufumka. Aha, mtalaa uko sawa, umilisi twaivisha, masomo sasa ni sawa, basi letu twaliwasha. Tutapaa kama njiwa, watigoi tumewasha, gurumisha, tetemesha, tumewasha, chonyo, vroom. Basi letu, tigoi, sha. Haya, tumejimwa kiwa na kwa nambawa. Davisani, tosha, EDU TV mambo yote. Subscribe to EDU TV Kenya. Bye.
KICD is crucially part of the Kenya National Drama Festival because creative arts is now very, very perfectly ingrained in the competency-based curriculum, actually from preschool up to senior school. And we are beginning to see learners exhibiting what they actually do in school as enshrined in the curriculum designs. So for us, we consider the festival as the laboratory, the place where learners can demonstrate the knowledge, the skills, and the values that they learn in class. And that's why we have partnered with them, even in recording these items, so that we can use them for educational purposes, and later on, we can also have them aired on EDU channel. Now, to your second question of what is by tech, I'm very happy that the country, and you can see this through what the children are doing, have now fully embraced the competency-based curriculum, particularly the need to let learners pursue areas of their potential, areas of their interest. Is featuring very, very significantly this festival. And we are very happy as a country that we are carrying the vision of the curriculum, which is an engaged, empowered, and ethical citizen. It's coming out very, very clearly. Thank you. KICD is crucially part of the Kenya National Drama Festival because creative arts is now very, very perfectly ingrained in the competency-based curriculum, actually from preschool up to senior school. And we are beginning to see learners exhibiting what they actually do in school as enshrined in the curriculum designs. So for us, we consider the festival as the laboratory, the place where learners can demonstrate the knowledge, the skills, and the values that they learn in class. And that's why we have partnered with them, even in recording these items, so that we can use them for educational purposes, and later on, we can also have them aired on EDU channel. Now, to your second question of what is by tech, I'm very happy that the country, and you can see this through what the children are doing, have now fully embraced the competency-based curriculum, particularly the need to let learners pursue areas of their potential, areas of their interest. Is featuring very, very significantly this festival. And we are very happy as a country that we are carrying the vision of the curriculum, which is an engaged, empowered, and ethical citizen. It's coming out very, very clearly. Thank you.
Nairobi has always been the pinnacle of this festival. I'm seeing it has always been a traditional rivalry of Nairobi and Western. Nairobi is upping the skills and the scales this time round, and I'm happy to be in this festival. So therefore, we are sent here by the President of the Republic of Kenya. So as a presidential team, we've brought a trophy for the best overall items. But beyond that, we have gone to the individuals who are actually on stage and doing the thing. I've been a part of this festival. I've drawn those backdrops, I've memorized scripts. Then I've also come back here as an adjudicator, and it's good to come back as a guest. It is on that basis that we decided that the trophies we are going to give are not going to come back, because as an actor, I always dreamt of keeping the trophy for good to remind me about my journey. And it's also on that basis that we have decided that beyond the trophies, we give some cash awards. So that is the basis on why we came here, to give some cash awards for each of the best actors, the best actresses, the best soloists, the best narrators, the best comedians. We hope next year we go to the producers, and we also go to the other new categories. Like I've seen there is a solo dance now, there is mime, which we didn't factor in when we were coming in, but next year we'll come to every region with even a bigger package than that. Let me say this about the festival. We cannot go through the festival, dream about it, and then when we are in a position to make decisions about it, we refuse to progress it. That is the basis. Together with KICD and the ministry, we've decided that this year's festivals at the national level is going to change. We are currently concluding a platform for monetization of talents that come to this festival. Therefore, anyone who is acting now in this festival will get a platform that will be launched by the president at this year's state concert for them to monetize. As for the details on how they monetize, we leave it to the owner of the platform, who is the president of Kenya. However, the monetization will also be on top of what KICD has been doing on EDU channel and also on the social medias, YouTube. You are fully aware that the Facebook main management was here this week actually, and with that, when they start monetization in May and June, they are also going to benefit these items to be able to get money. It's therefore a word to those, and we know there's some media houses using our items and selling them to us. This is now a word to them. They start finalizing and packing up, because we are taking our items and making sure the money doesn't go to private companies, but goes to the actors who participate in the festival. So as a final word is to say, the dreams of every person in the creative economy are just about to be fulfilled. And the dreams is to make money out of their talents and responsible money out of responsible items. And that's why KICD is involved, because it fits in the curriculum development, and it also fits in the education goals of this administration. Thank you very much.
All my men of valor, do let us!
The Kenya National Drama and Film Festival 2024. Unlocking opportunities for social-economic transformation through drama and film.
I am a convict at home. I am on trial.
The 62nd edition of the Kenya National Drama and Film Festival will be held in Embu County from 8th to 16th April 2024. The event will take place at the University of Embu and Kangaroo School.
The Drama Festival is the biggest. As a chairman of the Kenya National Drama and Film Festival, I feel so happy when I see kids coming together and enjoying the drama.
Well, it was there, but it looked as if the school had gone on a time.
The event will be live on EDU channel.
Manager at the Domestic Taxes Department. Form ni kulipa ushuru.
Na yeye atuambie mamake anafanya kazi gani. Atuambie. Ala.
People of Ole Sereni. As a community, we are failing to demonstrate fairness in acknowledging the efforts of our children.
Wahisani ya KICD, picha zenu tutazipata mtandaoni. Mwambie wazazi na marafiki wa like na wa subscribe. Sawa Violeta. Tutasubscribe na tulike. Na ebaki. Tukasema tingambae. Nangae kama wali nangae. Pantalo kama mama.
Subscribe to @EDU TV Kenya on YouTube to follow more about this pageantry event.
All my men of valor, do their task.
The Kenya National Drama and Film Festival 2024, unlocking opportunities for social-economic transformation through drama and film.
I am a convict at home. I am on trial.
The 62nd edition of the Kenya National Drama and Film Festival will be held in Embu County from 8th to 16th April 2024. The event will take place at the University of Embu and Kangaroo School.
The Drama Festival is the biggest. As a chairman of the Kenya National Drama and Film Festival, I feel so happy when I see kids coming together and enjoying the drama.
Well, it was there, but it looked as if the school had gone on a time.
The event will be live on EDU channel.
Who is Samson?
My father is a mathematician. Jasmine.
My mother is a software developer.
Bobby.
My mother is a compliance and debt enforcement manager at the domestic taxes department. Form ni kulipa ushuru.
Na yeye atuambie mamake anafanya kazi gani. Atuambie. Ala.
People of Ole Sereni. As a community, we are failing to demonstrate fairness in acknowledging the efforts of our children.
Wahisani ya KICD, picha zenu tutazipata mtandaoni. Mwambie wazazi na marafiki wa like na wa subscribe. Sawa Violeta. Tutasubscribe na tulike. Na ebaki. Tukasema tingambae. Nangae kama wali nangae. Pantalo kama mama.
Subscribe to @EDU TV Kenya on YouTube to follow more about this pageantry event.
All my men of valor, do their task.
The Ke-
One thing I like about Drama Festival, one, is that it is a space whereby you're being limited by rules. In other forms of theater, there are no rules, and therefore we do not have the confines of creativity being limited to a certain corridor. So one thing I like about Drama Festival is that we have rules that are used to grade. Like when you look at the marking scheme for a plays, you look at different aspects of a play, and that ensures that we have an equilibrium in any production. We find that in a play, you must, in as much as you have production, you must also emphasize on other aspects of the play, say costuming, scripting, acting, and therefore it's a balance of everything. In theater performances, you'll find that you go watch a play in Alliance Française, but it lacks certain aspects of a production. For example, you'll find that it's a comedy, and that comedy has got no structure, has got no... So long as the audience is entertained, then they have achieved their goal for that day. But in drama, they have ensured that since you are operating in a confined corridor of rules and regulation, then you are able to balance your creativity and your novelty in one production.
Dereva tumtafute, aliye na tajiriba, aloiva tumtafute, aliye na matilaba, mfumo bora tupate na mtalaa kubeba.
Usukani ninawapa, basi lenu nitapanda, umilisi uko hapa, ubunifu nimependa. Kongole, mie nawapa, safari sote taenda.
Beba twende, jamii sasa damka, basi letu beba twende, mtalaa wa hakika. Beba twende, mejipanga kufumka. Aha, mtalaa uko sawa, umilisi twaivisha, masomo sasa ni sawa, basi letu twaliwasha. Tutapaa kama njiwa, watigoi tumewasha, burumisha, tetemesha, tumewasha, chonyo, vroom. Basi letu, tigoi, sha. Subscribe to EDU TV Kenya. Dereva tumtafute, aliye na tajiriba, aloiva tumtafute, aliye na matilaba, mfumo bora tupate na mtalaa kubeba.
Usukani ninawapa, basi lenu nitapanda, umilisi uko hapa, ubunifu nimependa. Kongole, mie nawapa, safari sote taenda.
Beba twende, jamii sasa damka, basi letu beba twende, mtalaa wa hakika. Beba twende, mejipanga kufumka. Aha, mtalaa uko sawa, umilisi twaivisha, masomo sasa ni sawa, basi letu twaliwasha. Tutapaa kama njiwa, watigoi tumewasha, burumisha, tetemesha, tumewasha, chonyo, vroom. Basi letu, tigoi, sha. Subscribe to EDU TV Kenya.
Shule ya wasichana ya Matuga kutoka eneo gatuzi la Kwale, eneo la mkoa wa Pwani, wakiwa na densi yao, Cultural Creative Dance. Hawa tafuatiwa na County Girls kutoka Nairobi wakiwa na kichekesho. Baadaye tutakuwa na wenzetu kutoka eneo la Magharibi, Fesbeth, na mchezo wao wa kuigiza. Kumbuka tu tamasha hizi zinaendelea katika kumbi zingine, kwa hivyo tafadhali hakikisha umehudhuria kule. Karibu Fesbeth. to recognize the head director.
Well, a very good morning. Today is the 7th day of the Kenya National Drama Festivals here in Embu County, specifically Embu University. And on the other side, we have Kangaroo School having quite a number of primary school performances. And with me are learners from
St. Teresa's BKK,
who had a modern dance. And my friend here will introduce himself and tell us what the modern dance was all about. Introduce yourself, sir.
So my name is Peter Karani, and the modern dance was about a student who looks for a job but is not qualified. And when he gets denied getting a job, he resorts to stealing. He becomes a thief, but he gets prisoned. But we see the student being reformed. While in prison, he learns some technical skills that helps him make a living while still in prison. Yes.
It's a good resolution, by the way. It's something that actually happens in the society. Now tell us, how did you choose these wonderful ladies, and how did you choose them before they came to these nationals?
Before the auditions, we look at the stories and we ask ourselves the characters. We see somebody who will fit the characters in the play.
za maisha. Unavyokula bora umesahau inavyofaa. Mwili unategeka na kaya kwenye marika. Mimi leo nakanya mimosi vijana. Dunia leo leo ikaba na kika. We know kichekwe na ladha dunia. Mimi leo navoya basi mchichuge.
kutoka Matuga, kutoka eneo la mkoa wa Pwani.
Well, that was Matuga girls with a cultural dance all the way from Coast Region, talking about challenges of a student in the quest of continuing with her education. Let's continue with the interview, and we were talking about the criteria. I'm not sure whether you finished talking about the criteria of choosing these wonderful learners.
Yeah, I said that we choose the learners depending on the storyline and the characters in the story. So for our story, we had a clown, and then we had a supervisor, engineering supervisor, and then we had the police who are in the prison, guarding the prisoners here. So we look at students who fit that characters, and then we look at students with almost the same height and same complexion of the body, and who are very flexible with dancing, especially with their, we consider, in the auditioning, we consider mostly their footwork.
Did you come up with that concept, the idea of this modern dance? Did you come up with it?
Yes, I did come up with it, yeah. Basically, we were just thinking about the reformation when someone goes to prison, because we get a lot of people who are in prison and they leave their families as he's a breadwinner but goes to prison. So this person, while in prison, can still earn a living or make an income while in prison in a genuine way. Yeah,
that's a great story. Let's talk to one of the characters of the main character. Brenda, come over here so that we can see you. Habari yako?
Nzuri sana.
Your full names?
Brenda Wanjiru.
Brenda Wanjiru. Talk to me about the character, your character.
Oh, I am a graduate. I was in school, but I did not graduate with like the others. So when I did not graduate, when we went to look for a job, I did not get that job, and they were my friends, so they were laughing at me. And so when they got the job, when they were working, I decided to steal from them, and I came as a clown because lack of income. I did not have a job, so I needed something. So I sold the instruments. So when I stole them, I ran away with it, and then they caught me. They gave me a beating, mob justice, and the police came. They arrested all of us and took us to prison. And while we were in prison, I learned tailoring, and I earned a living. That was my story.
Wonderful. How do you feel about the performance that you've done?
It was excellent.
You did. Were you there last year in Mombasa? And what were you doing?
Yeah, I was there, and I was doing a modern dance. Yes.
Character? Talk about the character. Do you remember your character for last year?
Yeah, I was a shadow dancer. I was a student. And I had a talent of dancing. So there was this girl who came to school who also liked dancing, but the teachers, I think they did not like. I don't remember it very well. So when she came, we were dancing, and the teacher came, and that teacher did not support the talent, and that teacher did not like that girl. So when we came, the girl, all of us liked her. We danced, and when the teacher found us, she told us not to dance. So we decided to sneak out of school, and we went to a club, and we danced. Then the teacher found us, and he gave us a punishment. When he gave us a punishment, we apologized, and he forgave us.
Hizo ni raha za students. Wonderful. So we've had a good interview with our learners here, and I'm Zachary Kago. Remember to also watch Edu Channel and Edu TV live. Subscribe for those who've subscribed. We thank you so much for that. Let's go back to the hall for this and many more performances.
Kenya
This is a good day for a good day to understand why women... We have to buy to today's ideas. Ideas that will identify yesterday as the past. Yes, the past culture. But which culture? I'm talking about the culture that will help the African child restructure tomorrow. Yesterday, a woman was only but a housewife, one who could not only do house chores, but also give back to. Subscribe to EDU TV Kenya. Thank you. Today is a good day for a good day to understand why women raise the... Niko na zawadi yako. Tulia tu, usiogope. Hebu toa tu kuonyesha watu. Toa tu, onyesha watu. Kila mtu ameona. Kila mtu ameona. Wana for the first time Vice Chancellor akatoa logo. Mnachokwa mimi nimepea kansela hiyo saa. Ndio after this. Nikimwambia nipeleke ranch, asiniambie kana timu yangu. Wanepuke ukia jirani yako mwambie mimi nashangaa kabisa. Mwambie mimi nashangaa. Wacha sasa niwapigie story ya shule yetu. Kuna siku nilikuwa tunaelekea staff room. Sasa kidogo nikiwa tu kwa njia, nikaona tu mama wa kawaida, mama tu, yani Martha, akipanda stairs. Sasa kipati mbaya, huyo Martha akateresa. Huyo Martha tu akateresa. Hapo ndo niligundua kumbe huyo ndo Martha Teresa. Epo ambia jirani yako mimi nashangaa kabisa. Bwana niliacha tu kuelekea staff room, ikapita nimerudi mpaka kwa tarasa. Kufika tena kwa tarasa, nikapatana na mwalimu wetu anaitwa Mr. Cosmos Matukuli mwenyewe. Unajua mimi nashangaa kabisa. Walimu wengine wakisalimianga wanafunzi wao, wanawasalimia tu vizuri kama wetu wenye wako hapa. Unasikianga tu habari zenu. Muko salama? Hakuna tashwishi, hakuna pukutha. Tusonge mbele. Lakini mwalimu wetu Mr. Cosmos Matukuli anatusalimianga na conjunction. Unamsikianga Nanjala. Otherwise Keuke jirani yako mwambie mimi nashangaa kabisa. Na mimi niko naona tuko na MC wawili. MC wa microphone na MC wa sign language. MC wa sign language uko wapi? Naona unawakilisha watu wa mime na mnaitu. Sasa hapa tu. Bwana Keuke jirani yako mwambie mimi nashangaa. Mwambie mimi nashangaa kabisa. Lakini mwalimu wetu Pato tunampendanga. Kwa sababu tukiendelea tu hivyo, akaniuliza ako swali ya Kiswahili. Hizi saa kamilisha tanakali za sauti zifuatazo. Tanakali za sauti mfano ni kama chuma ikianguka inalia ting, vitu kama hizo. Mwalimu akaniuliza, Nanjala, kamilisha tanakali za sauti zifuatazo. Mtoto alianguka matopeni. Mimi huyo nikaangalia tu mwalimu na namna hii. Nikamwambia mwalimu, mtoto alianguka matopeni, mbonywe. Bwana ambia jirani yako mimi nashangaa kabisa. Bwana mwalimu alikasirika kanifukuza, msichana wa drama, toka enda drama. Si mimi nikaenda. Kufika drama, nikakuja kumbe kitu ya ukweli kwa drama kabisa ni comedy. Na ndio maana nilichagua. Hizo zingine ni uongo mtupu. Anza na watu wa spoken word. Bora tu hizo maneno za mwisho sifanani. Wako sawa. Na wasikianga tu. Mimi ni nyuki. Nafuata nekta. Nikifika usiku na kushika shingo, yani nekta. Hao ni watu wa spoken word. Na watu wa play, hapa sonda director anaonanga shita tabu. Pato tu wanatupea feelings hata siendani na maneno wanasema. Unawasikianga tu. Nanjala, you passed your exams, Nanjala. Nanjala, you passed. But you failed your last exams, Nanjala. Bwana, you failed. Epuke ukejirani yako mwambie mimi nashangaa kabisa. Mwambie mimi nashangaa kabisa. Na watu wa narrative wanatumianga hata gestures aziendane na maneno wanasema. Na waonanga tu. Na wanakuwa na sai kingine ngori bwana, unaonanga tu. We went and slept. Wana sasa mimi wanashangaa kuslept na mikono zinaingiliananga wapi? Epuka ukechirani yako mwambie mimi nashangaa kabisa. Mwambie mimi nashangaa kabisa. Enyewe madirector mnakuanga na kazi. Unapata director hata akienda nyumbani pato anafikiria kwa drama. Kwanza apate ya kuchapikwa. Na msikianga tu. Bwana mbona pato uchapika? Pato uchapika aje? Ukupika unamsikia anajaribu kusema sichapika. Uchapika aje na nilikuacha script bwana. Uchapika aje? Wakupika na jaribu kumwambia sichapika kwa sababu unasikia director bwana ukiongea na mimi project your voice bwana. Project your voice. Watu wako huko nje wanapika, show project your voice. Unasikia sichapika kwa sababu kama wewe si taarifa. Toka stage. Toka stage nipike pasi. Epuka ukechirani yako mwambie mimi nashangaa kabisa. Mwambie mimi nashangaa kabisa. Vice Chancellor. Kuna dhana kuachia zawadi zangu. Na by the way, niko naona wanafanya kazi mzuri kwa drama. Wameongezea mime, wakaongezea hapo pia solo dance. Mimi nawaambia tukiendelea tu hivi, wataongeza mpaka vigelegele. Bwana Chancellor nakuambia, imagine tu tumekaa tu namna hii. Unasikia MC wetu wakisema, next on stage it's county girls with a creative dramatized vigelegele. Geuke jirani yako mwambie mimi nashangaa kabisa. Bwana hata kama achuti keta nashangaa hapa, mbona wewe usishangae? Unajua tena mimi nashangaa. Mbona mkunichukua mkanipeleka huko Ukraine na Russia? Mnajua kama mngenipeleka huko hata saa hii kungekuwa na amani. Kwa sababu kwa kichwa mimi bwana niko na peace. Ambia jirani yako mimi nashangaa. Mwambie mimi nashangaa kabisa. Anyways, hata msishangae nikienda. Wanaona hata waliniharakisha nikatoka Nairobi hata bila viatu. Ona bwana mimi nashangaa kabisa. Ona bwana. Anyways, msishangae hata nikienda. Cancel hata vitu zangu bwana. Wacha bwana. Shule ni ya upili County Girls Nairobi na tumekafunga.
Asante sana kutoka Nairobi, kutoka eneo la Nairobi ni County Girls na kichekesho chao. Natumai kwamba umetumbuika na pia umeelimishwa. Utalipa hiyo. Faruk utalipa hiyo. Washira utalipa hiyo. Tumekukopesha kichekesho, basi na wewe jaribu ulipe. Anayekuja hivi sasa ni First Beth.
Nashanga, that is a stand-up comedy from County Girls, and that was an exhilarating performance here at Embu University for the Kenya National Drama Festivals 2024. And with me is a very important person here who can introduce himself. And behind us, of course, is Matuga Girls, who will tell us more about their performances.
Thank you. My name is Eugene Isutsa. I'm the patron of Matuga Girls. We are dealing with the culture of creative dance. and I'm also the Regional Secretary, Coast Region Secondary Schools. Thank you.
Regional Secretary, Coast Region, and a patron of Matuga Girls. The role of a regional secretary is quite heavy. Can you briefly tell us more?
All right. The regional secretary is supposed to start with the planning of all the festivals, starting from the zonal level to county level, as well as regional level, and up to the national. The planning aspect is actually bestowed in me as the secretary, and then we have also the coordination. You have to coordinate so many teams, and it's quite an instrumental position, and I thank God we are managing. Yeah. Thank you.
Have you been a regional secretary even for previous years, or this is the?
Been a regional secretary for the last 2 years, but currently, previously I've been the county secretary. Yeah, and I think for about 10 years as a county secretary.
So you're a master logistical person and organizing. You have serious organizing skills.
Hopefully.
Clearly from the titles. Now let's talk about Matuga Girls and what they were performing, and maybe a bit of a storyline if you're comfortable in sharing that.
Thank you about the storyline, because I've told the girls to internalize the storyline. It will be good for them to say the storyline by themselves. Maybe I can identify one of them to give a brief storyline.
She looks like she smiles a lot. Can you come here, my friend? Yeah, you have the biggest smile. Tell me, what's your name?
My name is Chloe Miriam.
Chloe Miriam. Yes. Tell me, what is the story about?
Okay, first of all, the title of this cultural creative dance is Sonona. It's about a young girl being forced to marry an elderly person, and then at the end of the day, the elderly person infects the young girl with a dangerous disease. So then after that, the young girl goes to the doctor. The doctor gives the young girl advice and tells her to not lose hope and to always take her medication. Then after that, the young girl and the parent takes her to school and she continues learning. Yeah, that's.
So is this your first time in the nationals, or you've been performing throughout post-COVID?
No, for me in drama, it's my first time. But for Matuga Girls, it's not the first time for us in being the nationals.
How many times, if you can remember, Matuga Girls? Oh, there are many. Yes. They are countless. Yes. You're that successful. Yes. How do you feel about the performance? Let's talk to another learner. Who can I talk to? Come. You're very shy. Who can I talk to? Yes, this one. Your name?
My name is Queen Esther Amboy from Matuga Girls High School. Yes.
How do you feel about this performance? Do you think you'll actually proceed to tomorrow's gala?
Yes, I have faith that we'll proceed to tomorrow's gala. We performed well and we are happy. We expect the best. Yes, and we thank God for He has enabled us to perform well. Thank you.
Now that you're looking very smart, all of you, how has the experience been? From, I'm assuming you started in January for the practices. How has the experience been?
Yeah, it has been good. We performed well, starting from sub-county level until national level. Yes, and from sub-county level, we became number 1, county number 1, and regionals, we had a slight drop. We became number 2, and now nationals, we expect to be number 1. Yes.
That is a good positive. Yeah, I learned that's a new way of celebrating. What's your name?
My name is Yusra Nyamvula from Matuga Girls High School.
Nyavula? That's a very unique name. I hear you're the head.
Yeah, I'm the school captain of Matuga Girls High School. Yes.
And how do you personally feel? Is this your first time to be in the national dramas?
Yeah.
How do you feel about this?
Actually, I feel amazing, and I'm so excited about it. And we are usually known, like last year we were Kenya 1 in drama. We went up to Arua in Uganda in the East African level. So this year we're expecting to go to the East African level too.
You're talking about the drama?
Yes, drama, cultural creative dance.
Let me talk to the patron. Introduce yourself.
Madam Caroline Kemunto, the patron drama. I teach at Matuga Girls, teaching biology chemistry.
You're teaching the more challenging subjects. Tell me, what's the work of a patron?
The work of a patron, come up with a story, train the girls, make sure they infuse the drama in the dance, come up with the dancing styles with the help of the learners, of course. Yeah, and oversee the whole thing being a success.
You came up with the story. Oh, that's quite creative.
Yeah, we usually sit down together with the girls. Then we come up, they share their ideas, we bring our ideas, and then we have a story.
Were you there when you were doing the drama, according from what I'm being told, to East Africa? Were you there?
Yeah.
What was the drama all about?
It was about drugs and substance abuse in our schools. Yeah, so the drugs were being sold at the school canteen. So it was the girls were getting the drugs from the canteen, and then it was found out. And then to curb that, there was installation of CCTV cameras and lights all through. Yeah.
Thank you so much. I wish I would ask you more questions, but let's get back to the hall. There is another performance in today's Kenya National Drama Festival. Remember to watch Edu Channel and Edu TV live on YouTube. I'm Zachary Kago.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the climax of our competition. Adjudicators make comments and announce the winners.
Apart from fashion design, we were looking at other parameters like stagecraft and how a team is involved in social activities aimed at alleviating the suffering of mankind. The group that created this winning masterpiece will take home a clean 1 billion shillings worth contract to make costumes for a cast rehearsing a musical play in the universally famed Hollywood production. In addition, the winning team will be given training in stagecraft. To acknowledge the pivotal role played by parents in cultivating talents bestowed upon the children by God, the awards are to be handed over through the parents. And with the warmest pleasures from our hearts, we therefore hand over the contracts and the top awards to the father of James. For James and Diana Fashion! Stop it! I said stop it! Professor, we meet again after 5 years.
Monica, we can discuss.
Professor, 5 years ago, you insulted and threw me and my Sanchez out of your home because the now winner of this fashion show did not meet expectation of scoring an A in his case's examination.
Mother, please calm
Son,
down.
I will not allow the professor of mechatronics engineering reap what he never sowed. Now,
Good people, forgive me for this rude interruption. Mr. Organizer and our esteemed audience, since the professor appears to have forgotten what he took me through 5 years ago, allow me 30 minutes to refresh his mind about the events that have barred today's celebration.
Allow.
Winner, winner.
Winner, winner. Diana, you are the winner, winner. Battle, you won forever, winner. Winner, winner.
Stop! Marie, what the heck is going on in my palatial home?
This is a celebration,
Professor Sebastian Gaira is my name. Stop undermining my law. Humongous and tedious years of philosophical research and practical studies across this sphere to a simpleton by calling me sir. Nonetheless, go on.
In the just released KCSE results, my daughter Diana here has scored an A-. And these are her jubilant friends, her teachers, and well-wishers there to celebrate her.
I see. James? James!
Welcome home, my cousin.
Come, James.
Maria, I suggest we stop Diana's celebration now. Thank you for coming. We may take our leave.
Nobody is to leave.
My husband.
Correction. Call me professor of not funny things like anthropology, but a professor of mechatronics engineering. James, I am here for finally. Hail Emperor King James the Great. A clap for him. Clap! Good. Now, Maria and your daughter, stand over there. Monica and your child, stand over there. Good. Ladies and gentlemen, this in analytical language is called an interface. But in your ordinary Oxford English, a juxtaposition. A clap for this interface. Clap! Good. This is Diana, daughter to Professor's housemaid, Maria. Diana cannot boast of having a father, for he died many years ago. On the other hand, James here happens to be my son, a professor of mechatronics engineering. James boasts of a mother who is a celebrated curriculum developer called Monica. Monica happens to be my wife, and for that, a clap. Clap! Diana here schooled in a mixed public day school, while James schooled in a high-cost mixed boarding school. Most significantly, Diana is a girl and James is a boy. My daughter, read out your results.
English, A-. Kiswahili, A-. Mathematics, A-. Biology, B+. Chemistry, B+. Physics, B. Music, A. And the mean grade, A-.
What a brilliant performance displayed by the daughter of a housemaid. James, son of professors and a celebrated curriculum developer, read out the results. Read! English, B-. Kiswahili, C+. Mathematics, D+. Biology, D+. Chemistry, D-. Physics, D+. Theory, C+. Home science, A+. And the mean? Read out the mean. A D+. Step up the decibel. What is a decibel? Oh, sorry. It seems I'm the only learned human being here. What a pity. So, a decibel. This is the power level of an electrical signal measured against a logarithmic scale. But since most of you are aliens and academically indisposed, it simply means volume. Now step up the volume as you read out the mean.
Enough! Everybody out of my house! Out! Professor, this is the time to stand by our son.
I don't stand with fools.
Chance is not a
How else? Do you expect a professor of mechatronics engineering to address someone who's called a D+ in a mere KCSE?
Professor, there is a paradigm shift From summative to competency-based evaluation, James here exceeded his expectations by posting an A in home science.
Those are your workshop rhetorics, devoid of reality. Maria.
Yes, Professor.
Your job is under threat.
Why?
The curriculum developer here imputes that James, having scored an A in home science, he's a better cook than you.
Home science goes beyond cooking. It embraces elements like tailoring, which James is good
at. Now that jogs my memory. You see, my tuxedo happens to be talking. The best tailor in town, go mend it. Father, I accept that I am a fool. I accept that I have embarrassed you. I accept that I'm not worthy of being a son of a professor. Father, absolutely touch me. Your D+ will short circuit my professorship. Now get out. Out!
Take it easy, my son.
Father is right. I am worthless.
You're not worthless, James. I admire your creativity and critical thinking.
But where has my creativity taken me? Who remembers my creative fashion? I created when I was in both primary and secondary schools. Oh, I can see the dresses I used to make from trash bags and newspapers.
You won several awards, son.
But what everyone is celebrating is the number of A's. This is a cruel society. A society that only believes in A's mother.
Son, our new perspective and approach in assessing every learner now emphasizes on the core competencies.
Mother,
yes.
I can see a needle and a thread.
That is now my son, in his creative and imaginative mode.
With this needle in my hand, I'll piece together our side.
I will look for a suitable institution where I will enroll you to pursue your passion.
Thank you, Mother.
Welcome to the house, my creative son.
I am happy today, so happy.
Ma'am, what is this?
Professor, this is a pot, a thespian man, and a leopard skin.
Now, what is a thespian? Okay, now my daughter, I have received 2 invitations inviting you for higher learning to pursue medicine. One from a foreign country and our local Machemo University. Now my daughter, go break the good news to my worthless work. Monica.
I am here, Professor. Sorry for delaying at work. We were workshopping teachers on the new methods of assessing a child. In fact, we shall soon be at the universities to also facilitate you.
You must be out of your mind thinking you can facilitate a whole professor of mechatronics engineering.
Professor, before I forget, why are you dressed like this?
To dramatize what you have denied me.
Did you say dramatize?
What's funny about that, my love?
Love? Did you just call me love? I can't remember when last you called me love.
But of course, you are a beautiful woman, my love. Just look at your legs.
Professor, don't make me blush.
My love, look at the way you're swaggering. My love, your dark complexion is radiant. Now, my love, with a lot of love, accept this flower from me.
I will only accept the flowers if you catch me.
I am a serious lion when it comes to that. Monica, my love, please come. Monica.
You can't catch me, Professor.
Monica, please. My love. Monica. Okay, Monica.
Okay then, Professor. I'll accept your flowers. Wow, it smells so nice. Now, let us take a selfie to remember this electrifying moment. Come on, Professor, smile. Kacha, thank you. This is the happiest day of my life.
And this is the saddest day of my life. I remember you got pregnant. I was on top of the moon with happiness. I then went to the doctors and asked them to destroy the primary and secondary coils of my transformer. The laminated soft core was not spared either.
Then the child began to grow.
I reminisced touching your belly to feel the fetus. Aha! It is there! It is kicking! One!
Professor, I think I have labor pain.
I must take you to the hospital right away. Then the clock ticked.
The muscles begin to contract.
Ouch! Pain! You! doctors. The doctors demanding to open you up. What is this? Out of the whole of you. The professor harvested an impervious child who not only scores D's but came with many challenges. Now, with no functional transfusion, I have plans to adopt Diana as the child that I expected.
Are you also going to adopt the mother?
Why not? She has a more blessed womb than yours. James, Maria, Diana.
We are here, Professor.
Diana, you are a great child. Maria, God bless your womb for bringing forth such a wonderful child.
I thank God.
James, I wish, in the spirit of collective responsibility, to officially announce that Monica and I have decided to adopt Diana.
Hey, thank you so much, Professor.
Diana, you will never lack anything. This includes your fees, not in this country, but abroad.
Oh, thank you, Professor. Thank you.
James, I am dressed like this to dramatize what you have selfishly denied me. I had thought that one day I would dress like this. Silence! We are at the graduation square. From the Department of Mechatronics Engineering, I wish to present the following graduates. Minor J. Odhiambo, James Guys.
Stop it, Professor! Professor, can I say something?
Yes! Go ahead, Doctor!
Thank you for pledging to adopt me and pay the cost of my training to become a doctor.
Don't even mention it!
However, I wish to study something else and not medicine.
Now that is what I call a vision. So, do you wish to study law or engineering like me? Welcome on board. James, see what an A comes with. You are spoiled for career choice.
I am not going to the university.
What?
Diana, are you out of your mind?
Diana, I have offered to adopt you. Pay your school fees not in this country, but abroad.
I want to study performing.
Performing what? No. A cockroach must have gotten into my ears.
I wish to focus on stagecraft.
What is stagecraft? You want to practice witchcraft on stage and Western A?
I wish to go to Lirembe Polytechnic and focus on dance, scenery lighting, and sound.
This child is spoiled. She must be getting tuition from that tailor over there. Monica, have you ever come across that madness?
It is not madness. Our new curriculum now offers children an opportunity to pursue their areas of interest and competence.
Even if they want to become morticians or witches, the professor of mechatronics engineering will not allow that. Maria, did we not employ you when you expected?
Yes, you did, Professor.
From when you delivered, up to date, haven't I been taking care of Diana as my only child?
Yes, you have, Professor, and I'm very grateful to you.
Am I not entitled to shape and demand that Diana here gets into what I believe is best for her?
Yes, you are, Professor.
Now, since Diana has refused to heed my wise counsel, that of course at the International University, I therefore ask you to leave.
Professor, please.
Out!
Hey, Monica, please talk to the professor. To allow Diana some more time to think about this, please.
Maria, you're a woman like me, and I feel for you.
Maybe it's good for you and Diana to leave, so that Professor's comparison between James and Diana comes to an end.
Maria, I will not waste a single cent paying school fees for a witch who wants to practice witchcraft on stage. Now get out. Out! Out! James, the professor is a kind and humble man. I have come up with the best way to pull you out of muddy waters. Thank you, Professor. Thank you. Now, James, your letter.
What is it, James?
A letter from Embu Secondary School inviting me to repeat from 3.
What?
Yes.
Professor!
James! And I've also bought you books to help you become an engineer like me. Advanced Level Physics by Tom Duncan.
Professor!
Chemistry in Context.
Professor, those are updated books. We have a new curriculum.
Biology by Mackenzie. Professor, please let me proceed to a technical institute to pursue a course in clothing and design technology. Just call it tailoring. You want to call it clothing and design technology, so that to our eyes it may appear like a very serious course. Professor, I've designed clothes for the whole family. Here is a shirt for you. Rubbish! Is this meant to bribe me? Professor, if tailoring is bad, why are you putting on clothes made by a simple tailor?
Professor!
Mother, let him slap me again and again. But I'm still ask you, Professor of Mechatronics Engineering, why there's an electrical fault, or even a mere fixing of a part, why do you call the nucleus material that can now discredit you? Curriculum development. Stop your time to either repeat Form 3, pursue pure science, and become an engineer like me, or else I am still deleting you as members of my family.
Please, Professor.
Go, make a choice.
James.
Fine, Mother.
I say science! Good morning, school.
Good morning, Mr. Masumuko of Excellence.
We have a new member joining our esteemed school.
Yes.
Now put your hands together to receive James Ngayo. James is coming to us from Jupiter Group of Schools in the capital city. Silence! He's also coming to us from a very serious academic family. His father, a good friend of mine, is a professor of mechatronics engineering, and for that, a club. In addition, he will be joining the Form 3 Home Science class.
Home Science class?
James, come with me as you go to pick your school uniform. The rest of you, parade dismissed.
Boys!
Yes!
Boys!
Yes!
A serious boy with all it takes to be called a man doing home science.
Hey, we wonder.
Now, boys, you know how we welcome new boy students, right?
Yes.
Come, let us go and plan.
Girls.
Yes.
Home science girls, come. How did you perceive and interpret the new boy, James?
Oh, he's so cute, well fed, and the melody in his voice.
Ooh la la!
But you look at me. I was swept off my feet by his lovely voice. I just can't wait for the next lesson. He looks like a good cook, and he may just cook for me a sumptuous meal.
Look at this lovely shape. It needs a fitting dress to bring out its life. The professor's son will help me knit a tantalizing dress with a tapestry of colorful ground balls and spots.
And by the way, which school did James come from?
Jupiter!
James!
Jupiter! The rhythm in the world!
Look! Who is that coming our way? James, you look fabulous in our uniform.
Thank you.
James, the grapevine is abuzz with vibes of you being good at cooking. Can you cook for me a sumptuous meal?
I'm a lady of action. James, look at this lovely shape. It needs a lovely dress from a lovely guy with a lovely voice. Here is a tape measure. Take measurements of my waist, my bust, and everywhere. And I want my dress above the knee.
Hey, you stop it! Stop it! Listen, guys, it is not what you think. Then what are we supposed to think when your funny fingers were right over the forbidden area? Girls, leave! Kuka, who gave you the guts to indecently touch the girls in our school? I am not a cooker, and I've insulted no one! What? I did not ask you to talk. I will take no more of these insults unless I will take no more of your nonsense. Boys, yes, deal with it.
Professor! Excuse me, Professor.
Diane, what are you doing at my doorstep?
Professor, my mother is sick.
Unfortunate, Diana. I am not a medical doctor. I am a professor of mechatronics engineering. Besides the motherboard that runs a multi-million company, I have an emergency. Now, what is ailing your mother?
She has a heart condition.
Out of curiosity, is the heart having a mechanical or electrical problem?
I don't know. And that is why we are here, to request you for some money, so that a doctor can examine her.
Maria, I gave your daughter the opportunity to study medicine, but she refused. Now, tell your witchcraft doctor to practice that witchcraft on stage and heal me. But since the professor is a kind and humble man, then here's a check. that will cater for your mother's medical bills and all other expenses.
Thank you, Prophet.
But before I give you this check, tell me that you're going to study medicine.
Mother, this is black
But not the black magic that you perform on stage. Maria, your only daughter is sentencing you to death. Diana, you need a mental therapy. Now, visualize your mother's heart and how it is important to other organs of the body. Now, Diana, for as long as this machine is pumping, the organs in your mother are kept functioning, and therefore she remains alive.
Diana, you can save me.
Diana, you have a slim chance of saving your mother.
Diana, my heart is failing me.
Diana!
Diana, please.
Diana, what is this that you have done? Now, let your mother's heart speak to your conscience.
Daughter, speak to the mourners and tell the mourners that you have killed me. Do you say that here lies my mother?
Stop!
Here lies the body of a woman whom I killed by following the desires of my heart. Do you say that before you is the mother of my fortune? Both in the past, present, and future, you took my sacrifices for granted. You did not value my sweat. Now, say farewell, my love. And may your heaven be full of everything but betrayal.
Enough! This is just a hallucination. It is psychotic. Get out of my head. Out! Do not torment me with such images of my mother. Mother, I love you so much. And I will do anything that pleases your heart, except pursuing medicine.
Diana!
Marie, take your witchcraft daughter and get the hell out of my house. Get out! Out! Buffoons! Mother! Mother! Open the door for me!
What has happened to you, son? You're bleeding all over. What's done this to you?
The boys at the Buchinga Secondary School. The girls lied to the boys that I had insulted them and touched the most sensitive part of their bodies.
I believe you, son. I am going to call that school straight away for those boys to be brought to...
No, Mother. Please don't close that school. I don't want anyone, even my father, to know where I am. I don't want to go back to that school. Mother,
yes.
Am I your child?
You're my only son, James.
Did I grow up in your own mother?
Yes, son, yes.
Did you feed me in your umbilical cord and protected me in your own mother?
Yes, James.
Then why? Why have you stopped giving me that protection?
I have always protected you, my son.
If you had been protecting me, this blood would not be coming out of me. This is the blood that you gave me when I was a fetus in your own mother. How does it make you feel when you see this blood coming out of me as a result of wild dogs mauling me, Mother?
Very sad, James.
God in heaven, I can sense your heavenly presence. My life is torn into pieces. My spirit is crushed into fine dust. God, Mother said she had difficulties in giving birth to me. Those difficulties still pursue me. Perhaps you should have left me to die. My body is in terrible pain. My mind is tired. My parents have given up on me because I'm mentally and physically challenged. God in heaven, I know you are perfect and I have no right to question you. But why did you create me this way? I am a ridicule to everyone, God. Everyone has never stand me as useless and a fool.
God has heard your prayer, son. Say no more. Forgive me for I have failed you. Now, go and take a shower when I prepare a good meal for you. After that, I'll begin the process of having you join Lirembo Polytechnic to pursue your passion, son.
Thank you, Mother.
Welcome, my creative son.
Excuse me. I am Professor Sebastian. Hey, you are the one to excuse me. We don't have such titles here. All my clients have one name. But please, My son James might have died and was brought here.
You are a professor. Just open the shelves and check.
Please, help me.
So your professorship is useless in the world of the dead?
Come!
Is it this one?
No.
What about this one?
No. Then he's not here.
Welcome to Lirembe Technical Institution.
Wow! Thank you, Mom. Even in your condition, you still came to admit me to pursue stagecraft. Mom, I wish you all the best, even as you'll be going for your surgery.
All shall be well.
Thank you. Thank you for sponsoring my mom's treatment and the construction of wheelchairs.
It is our pleasure to support medical treatment of the needy. It is also our duty to sponsor creative students like you. We will sponsor your mother's dream of making wheelchairs and also help you in developing skills in stagecraft. In fact, there is a competition coming up. Consider participating in it.
Thank you. Bye-bye, Mom.
Bye-bye, my daughter.
Bye.
Here we are, son.
Wow! Mom!
Yes?
These ones look like real people.
They're called talking words, my son.
And they look like they're dancing.
That is your own imagination.
Other dance! That's not of teaching, but developing what's already inside me. I cannot wait to get in there, to embark on developing my future. Now, take a photo of me with this that says,
we don't teach, no, we don't teach. We develop what is already inside.
Kacha, son, control your excitement.
It is exciting. This institution will wash all my foolishness into a successful entrepreneur.
Okay, my son.
Mother,
yes.
You're the best mother in the whole world. The professor must be the worst of the worst fathers in the whole world. Congratulations to me.
Professor, I can explain.
No need for that. It is crystal clear that there has been an attempt to fool a whole professor with an expert in mechatronics engineering. Ladies and gentlemen, join me as we celebrate the bull of Ebuchinga Secondary, James Gaiba. The girls lie!
The boys took it upon themselves to beat our innocent James, causing him bodily harm.
I wish that school had a mallet.
A mallet?
To knock out his teeth and those funny, filthy, finger-like things that have nothing to do but survey mango trees.
Stop mocking our child, Professor!
Monica, where has James been hiding all this time?
He's been in the house. I am sorry, Professor.
Sorry for what? And yet, day and night, we went out the friends, relatives, even the mortuaries looking for James.
I hid him in the house out of motherly love. James is part of my flesh.
And you forgot, he's part of my chromosomes.
Professor, James grew up in my womb, ate and excreted in my system. I went through labor pains to deliver him. I circled him. How can I now disown him? How can I watch him suffer? I accept what James is because he's a gift to me from God. Professor, it is high time we let James pursue his passion.
He's being pursued by the winds of justice back at the Buchinga Secondary. James, get into that car. I will personally take you back to school where you will face the disciplinary committee for exploring forbidden grounds. I am not getting into that car. But through these gates, I will walk into my future. Monica, you're spoiling your own son. Leave mother out of this. This is purely my decision.
Stop it, Professor!
The higher you build your barrier, the taller I become. The farther you take my rights away, the faster I will run. You can deny me, you can decide to turn your face away. No matter cause the inside so strong. I know that I can make it. When you me wrong, so wrong. Your pride was gone. Oh no. Something inside so strong. Oh, something inside so strong. Mother, put this box on my head. I will admit myself. This is a point of no return.
Professor, that is where he belongs. Life is a mosaic. We need mechatronics engineers like you. We need doctors, fashion designers, and curriculum developers.
Monica! Marrying you was the greatest mistake of my life. Monica, it is over.
Please, Professor.
Correction! I am your ex.
No.
No, Monica, get out.
No.
Monica, get out. I have an emergency. Get out. Out! Out! Get out. Engineers!
Yes.
Engineers!
Yes, Professor.
So what is the problem with the system?
Same problem, Professor.
What?
There's a short circuit in the motherboard.
I need to check the diodes.
Professor.
What?
I suggest you put on gloves.
No need for that.
My Professor.
What?
We are dealing with high voltage.
Relax. Calm down. Engineers, I am the one who designed these circuits, okay? Screwdriver. Chop, chop. Ah! Ah! Ah!
Wow. That was such a great story.
Our esteemed audience, I pray that you now understand my reaction to the professor receiving the award for honor transmission to the winners. Professor, I am really sorry about the electrical accident that has left you paralyzed.
Before you all, I wish to apologize to God for having mocked and ridiculed his creation. I forgot. The same God was the one who made me a professor.
Yes.
My children, I am very sorry for not supporting you to pursue your dreams in the technical institution. We forgive you, Professor. And this is where the tailor
And the witch
combine their talents to participate in this competition. And now we have won this prize. Congratulations to you, my children. I now realize it is the responsibility of every parent to make sure their children's limitations do not exceed their capabilities.
Yes.
Diana, where is your mother?
She is out there donating wheelchairs to the needy.
A well-wisher supported her in going for her surgery, and now she's established a foundation that buys wheelchairs from Lireme Technical Institute and donates to the needy. In fact, the wheelchair that you're sitting on was designed by Diana and donated by Maria.
What? This is very humbling. Professor, please, call me Dad. Dad, kindly accept this gift from us as we celebrate this end.
Without much ado, Monica, James' mother, receives the award for James and Diana fashion.
Professor, you're the head of our family. Receive this award for honor transmission to the winners.
Thank you. Thank you very much for this honor. Ladies and gentlemen,
Adidas is not the end of life.
This is
a Vested Academy production.
Thank you very much, First Bell. Our First Bell Academy with that play, The Mosaic. Huo ulikuwa ni mchezo kutoka shule ya Firstbeth wakiwakilisha mkoa wa Magharibi na mchezo wao anwani The Mosaic. Sasa tunavuka mabonde na milima hadi kule bonde la Ufa na spoken word ama nenwa. Shule ya upili ya St. Charles Lwanga, anwani ikiwa ni ajira.
The Kenya National Drama Festival's 2024 Embu County, the 7th day of this National Drama Festivals, and we are going to have a stand-up comedy, not a stand-up comedy, but St. Charles Lwanga will be coming up with a performance in a short while, and we've been having quite a number of performances. Remember, the first performance was Alliance Girls High School with Honest Men, a very interesting topic talking about the impact of government's failure to, pay the pending bills. So the pending bills have a lot of consequences on different families. So that was highlighted by Alliance Girls and many other plays that were highlighted. Even yesterday was a very hot day where we had Riara, we had Kamusinga, and many, many more other plays. Today we're not going to have a lot of performances, but we'll be talking to a few learners and a few performances that were done by different performances. Now let me talk to one of the learner there. Let me talk to one of the learner who actually did perform in one of these performances, very many performances that we did in this Kenya National Drama Festival. Habari yako?
Zuri.
Yes, what's your name?
My name is Felista Samboi.
Felista?
Wamboi.
Wamboi. You're from Pumwani Girls Secondary School?
Yes, yes.
You did a performance?
Yeah.
What was the performance?
I did a mime.
A mime? What was the mime talking about?
Health.
Health.
Yeah.
So tell me more about what about the health?
So health is the most important thing. You have to take care of your health. So my story was about health. So let me talk of the story. It was in the morning when I was rushing. So venye na rush hivyo nikakula bila kuosha mkono. So when nilifika shule nikaanza kumwa na, so I got a red eye na stomachache. Yes.
It's based on that theme of the disease that was in one of the regions of this country. I'll not mention where. Mombasa. Yes, where there was that outbreak of the red eye. So how do you feel? Is this the first time for Pumwani to come and perform in the National Drama Festivals? Might you know?
National Drama Festival, I'm the first one.
You're the first one? Okay, but the school has been coming to perform previously?
Yeah, but they never reached to nationals. Yeah.
Congratulations for reaching the nationals. Let me talk to a wonderful lady here who was doing a stand-up comedy. Introduce yourself and tell us what the stand-up comedy was all about.
So my name is Euphemia. I'm from County Girls, Nairobi. And this year's drama festival, I was performing a stand-up comedy. And it was all about school experience in comic beats.
There's a lot of stories about school experiences. Is it something that everybody has decided to do, or is there another story that people can come up with without including the school environment?
Yeah, there is another story.
So tell me, is this the first time that you've done the stand-up comedy?
No, this is my second time, in fact. Last year, I was performing the stand-up comedy, and we reached to the nationals. So, yeah, it's not my first time. This is my second time, in fact.
County Girls. Which area in County Girls? Where are you exactly in Nairobi?
Ngara. Yeah.
You're just our neighbor there. Wonderful. So, is it possible you give us a sneak preview of what you've done? Just a small section of what you've done.
Mimi nashangaa kabisa. Hii mambo ya watu kuingilia watu wafupi ati sisi tukienda zile choo za kukalia. Miguu zetu zina hang ni kama tuko kwa Parental. Nashangaa kabisa.
Wonderful, wonderful. That was good. Why did you decide to do a Luya accent?
I'm a Luya and I love it. Something I do with passion. I love it.
How did you perform in the previous performances, especially that last year? I think that was in Mombasa?
Yeah, last year, unfortunately, I had a partner last year, but this year I'm alone and I performed good, yeah. The performance was great. Yeah, just build up confidence. The performance was great.
How do you tell a good stand-up comedy? What are some of the things that a stand-up comedy should actually have, according to you?
Like, one should be natural. You should just be natural. Do what you do and love what you do. Enjoy what you do. Yeah, you should enjoy what you do. That's all.
Do you usually do a comparison when it comes to comedy? Do you compare one thing to another?
No.
Yours was different because previous performances, there were a lot of comparisons between one another.
No, I don't do comparison, but it's something that I relate to the environment. Yeah, the drama environment, the school environment, that's all.
Your expectation for this National Drama Festival?
My expectation, I believe in myself. Yeah, I can do it, I can win. Yeah, I can make it to the State House. Yeah.
The audience really loved you. Thank you so much. I wish you all the best. Well, behind me we have another school that has actually performed. You can introduce yourself. Come. You're from which school?
First Beth Academy.
Yes, that was a very interesting name. So what were you doing at the hall? Okay, before we talk more, let's go back to the hall.
Iwapo nitawakwaza kwa mawazo yangu ya kizee. Japo mimi ni kijana, haidhuru unaweza niita kijana mzee. Usiniulize ni kwa nini, ni vile inasikitisha. Inakata tamaa au sijui ni tamaa ndio inakata matumaini. Ndio maana nabaki nikishika tama. Hivi majuzi katika pilika zangu za kustadi na utafiti, si Butua alinipiga. Siani nilipigwa na Butua. Ajira kwa vijana. Si hata wewe hapo ulipo ni kijana, keti kitako. Uende umekonga umri vile vile, keti kitako. Si siri, ujumbe lazima nikupashe kivyo vyote vile ili nikupevushe. Sijui wajua 60% ya vijana nchini Nigeria hawana ajira. Kenya nchi yangu, mama yangu, 50% ya vijana tuna ajira. Si inatisha? Nina miaka 18 na subiri yangu 10 ndio labda nitoke kwenye takwimu, au labda takwimu ndio itaniandama. Ashakuru si matusi, kwa yako chumvi ongeza 10, ndio maana nasema sinatisha. Sijui tuko pamoja, umoja ni nguvu. Nipeni sikio nipate hiyo nguvu, niwasilishe ikufikie. Wallahi naogopa umaskini. Siwezi kukuuliza juu najua unaogopa pia. Si Mama Suluhu alisema chanzo cha umaskini ni ukosefu wa ajira. Na si ni yeye Mama Suluhu alisema dawa ya umaskini ni ajira. Na ajira kujiajiri si ni ajira. Na ajira kuajiriwa pia si ni ajira. Nipanuke kiuchumi kama kijana. Nifungue kiuchumi bado nawaza. Hawa vipusa na watanashati hamtaoa kwa kukosa ajira. Siwezi wenzangu waiyaki kwa kukosa ajira. Umaskini kidonda inanuka fe. Najikaza na kupambana ili maisha yangu iwe nywe. Nakimbia mashambani kutafuta mali ili niishi starehe. Natamani nisikose karo, ndio nimuoe karo. Niseme. Asanteni nitasema sasa hivi. Na kwa wale walionipa jukwaa sitaji kwa ulimi. Na iwapo kufungua kinywa kuniruhusu niseme usijali. Nelewa Afrika, kinywa ulifunga ila moyoni unasema useme hivyo. Sasa nitasema si tuko hapa wengi tunasaka ajira. Na pia si tukitia bidii tutapata ajira. Familia za wengi huvunjika kwa kukosa ajira. Ndoa za wengi huvunjika kwa kukosa ajira. Ndoto za wengi haitimii kwa kukosa ajira. Ajira ibada ya binadamu. Naomba dua kwa hamu na kila mtu fahamu, ili pasi na budi ubidi, na ni bidii ndo chanzo cha kila mtu kufaulu ili kupata ajira. Ajira taa na mwanga kwa kila mtu ya kupata, zina cha mno ila kukukumbusha tu, shika ulicho nacho akilini ili kupata ajira. Nikikumbuka zama zamani Wakenya walivyojamii kwa ukombozi, yani ajira kwa nchi jirani, Australia, Saudia, asubuhi mchana jioni kutafuta mali. Ajira baraka kutoka kwa Maulana, na si hapa tutaonana. Tunaiomba serikali tudhamini sisi vijana ili tuweze kufaana, ila sisi vijana kutoka katika familia maskini hatuna furaha. Ni msongo wa mawazo, na ndio mwanzo nikikumbuka vya wahenga, bidii ndio chanzo cha mtu kupita, na vitality ya bidii ndio akapita, ila tatizo maisha inampita, ajira pia inampita. Naomba samahani ikiwa itawakwaza wengi, na ni ufisadi ndio msingi ya mengi. Ushawahi sikia ile msemo inasema, tumia pesa ndio upate pesa? Si wengi hutumia hongo ili kupata nafasi za ajira. Kilio kwa maskini wasiokuwa na pesa. Je, hiyo ni ungwana? Na maanisha tu ajira. Natamatisha, usiache mbachao kwa msala upitao. Na pema usipopema si pema, na pema ukipema ni pema. Asanteni kwa ukarimu wenu. Shabahi.
Asante sana St. Charles Luanga.
We still are. We are still on the Kenya National Drama Festival's day 7 of these performances. Categories are many. We have plays, we have mimes, we have solo dances, modern dances, cultural dances, spoken word, and the very famous stand-up comedy and plays. And speaking of plays, we have our gentleman here who will introduce himself and which school he's representing and the role, basically, of his roles in here.
Yeah, my name is Minishi Oliver. I'm the director of Espeth Academy. I've been a principal for a very long time, Kakamega School, Nanyuki High School, and I've been involved in scripting and directing plays for a very long time. I've written many plays, over 40, and I've won the national festivals more times than anybody else. So I pride in that and thank God for that. This particular play I was motivated because of the fact that the Kenya Institute of Curriculum Development had changed the way students are supposed to be assessed and even the pathways, because I'm a firm believer of technical work. The work we do with our hands and not the brains. Whereas we were not castigating the professors and so on, but we were saying even if a student gets a D+, he must be having a strength in a particular area. He must have some competence that he can build on or she can build on to make them better in society. Because all of us, God gave us our own portions. So you can be a tailor and make something good out of tailoring and so on. So those are some of the factors that just motivated me to script the play.
Tell me the elements of a good script now that you're a scriptwriter for many, many years.
Good script, first of all, you must have a convincing story. And this story must have characters, and characters that will be admired by the audience. To be admired doesn't mean that they like the actors because they are good. No. You have 2 or 3 opposing forces that the audience can adjust themselves to. A good play or a good story, there must be a very good introduction and then you introduce challenges in the path of a protagonist and an antagonist, and then you build it to the climax. And then later on, you come to an end. So a good story, a good play is supposed to take that path.
Tell me about the story that you have presented here as a scriptwriter. You are the genesis of the story. What was the story all about? You told me the motivation, but what is the script about? What is the script talking about? Give me the story.
Yeah, this story is about the professor. Professor has a wife who is a curriculum developer. They have a son. Professor expected that this son becomes a professor like him. But the boy was very strong in the area of tailoring, and that is what they went in for.
Okay, now I'm being told by the producer, do I continue? I think we can continue. This is a problem that parents have. Especially, let me talk to you because you're a senior parent. Yes. Probably, I'll not be surprised if you have grandchildren. Yes. Okay, let's get back to the hall. Before we continue, let's get back to the hall. We'll have another performance, and then we continue with the interview.
Every school has this one man who is known to be the school photographer. In my school, there is this one photographer. Chua! Cameramani is his nickname. Cameramani tunakusubiri. Cameramani tunakusubiri. Cameramani started taking photos in our school before Vasco da Gama was born. But no student was ever happy with the kind of photos he was beating us. Especially if your skin color was as black as mine, he would bring you a black photo paper which had been written, "It was here. Nakama wewe ni brown skin." The only thing you would see on the photo paper was your
She took our 50,000 shillings and gave them to cameraman to find us a better camera. Kai! Hapo ndipo tuligundua ya kwamba chambilecho wahenga na wahenguzi hawakutupaka mafuta kwa mkongo waliposema maskini akipata hiki tu uliambwata. The whole school was thrown into prayers, praying and fasting that cameraman would not bring us his camera, which a fat person could not fit in the screen. Woo! Shika babarika sanga mapangala hi camera ambayo ishindo karanga foto. Amen. Nina pesa zangu nimempa kameramani, sizioni tafrani. Nazitamani hajonekani mani. Kameramani. Mani. Kameramani. Ladies and gentlemen, do you know that prayers work? But do you also know when you are buying something, a shopkeeper will sell you a product that looks exactly like you? That is the kind of product he got. But it was not very bad. At least it had a memory card and a digital screen, unlike his, which used to cut people's head and motivate them to commit suicide. All the students were no longer cameraman's customers. They would flock into the journalism classroom to take pictures and even pay double. We got a lot of money. But ladies and gentlemen, sad news struck our club. Cameraman's daughter, who was a top performer in our school, could no longer come to school again due to her huge fee balance. Another sad news. All the students of the journalism club were recorded as the most dropped students in academics. After summonings from the school principal, we discovered that we spent most time in business than in class. We had also denied a parent an opportunity to earn money to educate his daughter. For that reason, with an agreement from the school administration, we volunteered to give cameraman our camera on condition number 1, that he agrees to use our camera. Condition number 2, he does not force us to pose like a martial show. Condition number 3, he does not put pictures of chimpanzees and baboons in the school magazine. And the most important of all, for every picture that he takes, he gives a commission to the school journalism club. And that is how we got our top performer back to school. And he also got more time to study as he earned money. Camera money, cabaret girls.
Thank you very much, Cabaret Girls, with that narrative. The cameraman. We now move to Western Region. St. Clair's Ebukuyu Special School with a cultural creative dance, Amasomo. Baada ya kuwatazama na kutumbuizwa na shule ya upili ya wasichana Kabare kutoka eneo la kati na ngano yao, tunaelekea hadi magharibi tuwatizame St. Clair's, Ebukuyu na densi yao. St. Clair's watafuatwa karibu sana na Sironga Girls kutoka Nyanza wakiwa na modern dance, ambao watafuatwa karibu sana na
Welcome back from that beautiful performance, and we are here with Banisa Mixed Secondary School, all the way from Mandera. Can you imagine? She will introduce herself and tell us what she was doing.
My name is Fadila Ahmed, and I presented a solo verse. Yes.
What is the solo verse all about?
It's about the title of the solo verse is The Time Bomb. It's about a soldier who had died, and he had left a child with a mother. Yeah.
So it's another theme of the effects of the military. Yeah? So what was the conclusion of that solo verse? So how did the mother now handle herself?
The mother left the child and went for a war, so the child was left all alone, and she was just crying and thinking about the father who had died.
Is it something that happens?
Yeah, it's something that happens actually mostly when the soldiers left the family behind, so it really happens.
So the father and the mother are both participating in that war?
Not really. The mother was not participating, but when the father died, he got that courage and went for war. Yeah.
And left the child. Wonderful. So have you been in these national performances before?
No, this is my first time.
Okay. What has made you actually come to the national drama festivals? What do you think was the reason?
The reason is because I had a great urge of reaching at a national level, so I did my very best, and here I am. Yeah.
Wonderful. So can you do that piece for us so that the whole nation actually can watch you and see the performance? No, just do what you did there, the whole four. Exactly, the exact performance. Maybe not all of it, but part of it, your best part.
A father, a husband you are. Orders from the commanders. Take your guns, go prepare, preach peace to the world. Orders were orders of the day. Follow order, ask later. A soldier who loved where he belonged, she asked him, please don't go. We need you more. The look in his eyes shamed us to the core. Papa knew where duty was laid. I hide my tears and fears.
That's a good one. That's a good one. Thank you so much for your time. I wish you all the best. And I wish usalimia watu wa Mandera. Tell them watu wa Nairobi we miss them. And we will come and, for me, I'll come and visit that place one of these fine days. Thank you so much. Well, Banisa Mixed from all the way from Mandera. They had performed a solo verse, and I wish them all the best. These are some of the performances that are covered here at the hall, Charter Hall. Watch us on Edu Channel and Edu TV Live on YouTube. And please remember to subscribe. The subscription is Edu TV Live. Subscribe. And thank you for those who actually have subscribed. I'm Zachary Kago. Let's continue watching the performances.
Welcome to the Kenya Institute of Curriculum Development, where we nurture every learner's potential. Beyond our core mission of curriculum development, we offer a range of facilities to support learning, personal development, and corporate excellence.
Explore the world of knowledge through our comprehensive educational media service. From broadcasting to our extensive library and bookshop, we provide resources to enrich the learner's journey.
Experience precision and efficiency in our print and publication office with top-of-the-line printers and dedicated staff. We ensure the highest quality in printing and publishing.
Need a conferencing space? Look no further than our NRC facilities. Whether it's the spacious auditorium, well-equipped conference rooms, or our restaurant offering delicious cuisine, we provide the perfect environment for meetings, conferences, and events.
Soon, you will be able to stay fit and rejuvenate in our state-of-the-art gym and sauna facilities, designed to promote wellness and vitality.
At the Kenya Institute of Curriculum Development, we are not just shaping the future of education, we are creating an environment where learning thrives for everyone. Come and explore all that we have to offer.
mikono, pungieni mikono. Ishara ni uweke kidole chako hapa alafu usmile kidogo uambie nice dance. Tafadhali muangalie mwenye ishara pale. Haya, tuwape pongezi kwao. Naona watu wa drama wanafundishika vizuri. Asanteni pia, tunawapungia mkono pia nyinyi. Asanteni sana. Hao walikuwa ni St. Clair's Ebukuyu Special School na dance yao ya cultural creative dance. Yawezekana. Our strength is in our diversity. Ukweli ni kwamba tofauti zetu ndio nguvu yetu, ndio imara yetu. Sasa tutakwenda moja kwa moja hadi Sironga Girls. Sironga Girls na modern dance. Sironga Girls are next on stage with a modern dance. The title of the dance is The Baton. They'll be followed closely by mabadiliko kidogo ni kwamba kwanza tunaanza na mime kutoka St. Teresa's Western, kisha wafuatiwe na Sironga Girls. Kwanza ni mime, sijui kama nitaita ububu ama ni mchezo wa mabubu. Ububu. Sawa, mime ama ububu kutoka St. Teresa's eneo la Magharibi, kisha wafuatiwe na eneo kutoka Nyanza, eneo la Nyanza, Sironga Girls na modern dance. Kisha watakao tamatisha tamasha hizi ni Kisumu Girls kutoka Nyanza pia na mchezo wa ububu. Tumekubaliana kwamba lazima kuwe na ushahidi kwamba ulikuwa hapa. Na ushahidi ni either uchukue picha selfie kisha utume katika Instagram au ununue programu basi ujibebee nyumbani au angalau tikiti uweke mfukoni uonyeshe watu kwamba ulikuwepo. Bila hayo tutajuaje? Hata hivyo, waambie watu nyumbani kwamba uko live sasa hivi katika EDU channel streaming live. Waambie. Onyo. Sheria na masharti kuzingatiwa kwamba tusinukuu, tusipige picha bila idhini ya kutoka kwa katibu wa Kenya National Drama and Film Festivals. Tembelea kumbi zile zingine ujionee tamasha hizi. Kuna ukumbi wa TVETs, kuna Vocational Training Centers, kuna TTIs, kuna filamu. Kumbi zile zote za universities kuna tamasha zinaendelea kule. Pia utaweza kujionea yale ambayo kwamba pengine umeyakosa hapa, utayaona kule. We remind members of the audience that the festival is still on. There are many other halls within the campus, Embu campus and Kangaroo School. You can visit those halls. We have film hall on the extreme end of the library. We also have the TTIs. We have the universities. We have the primary schools and also us, secondary schools. Mtunuie radhi kidogo, kuna marekebisho yanaendelea jukwani pale, kwa hivyo tuwe na subra kidogo. Naarifiwa pia kwamba kutakuwa na special awards zitapeanwa leo kando na ripoti kutoka kwa waamuzi wetu. Kwa hivyo tuwe na subra, hatuendi mahali, tupo hapa na wewe mpaka dakika ya mwisho.
Six, seven, eight.
Nimearifiwa na kwamba technical team ujukwani kwamba kuna kitu kinarekebishwa, kwa hivyo utunuie radhi. Ngeukie mwenzako, mwambie umetoka wapi. Ndio njia ya kutengeneza urafiki. Usije hapa tu unajijua wewe jina lako, mjue mwenzako pia. Angaa akufundishe kusalimiana kikwao. Huo ndio Kenya bwana. Take time to catch up. Buangalia kama kuna message ya WhatsApp umetumiwa pengine.
Taifa letu tukufu.
Ndani. Nunua nakala yako ya program, pia uangalie pale ndani kuna maelezo mengi tunayoipenda. Hii ndio souvenir tupeleka nyumbani. Niambie watu ulikuwepo na kumbe kuwa na nakala yako.
Kenya nchi yenye baraka.
Kwa historia fupi ya Kenya,
taifa letu
kuna sehemu yako ya kujaza. utaratibu wa mpango ambao kwamba tunaendelea nao. DJ tupe muziki.
One thing I like about Drama Festival 1 is that it is a space whereby you're being limited by rules. You know, in other forms of theater, there are no rules, and therefore we do not have the confines of creativity being limited to a certain corridor. So one thing I like about Drama Festival is that we have rules that are used to grade. Like when you look at the marking scheme for a plays, you look at different aspects of a play, and that ensures that we have an equilibrium in any production. We find that in a play, you must, in as much as you have production, you must also emphasize on other aspects of the play, say costuming, scripting, acting, and therefore it's a balance of everything. In theater performances, you'll find that you go watch a play in Alliance Française, but it lacks certain aspects of a production. For example, you'll find that it's a comedy, and that comedy has got no structure, has got no... So long as the audience is entertained, then they have achieved their goal for that day. But in drama, they have ensured that since you are operating in a confined corridor of rules and regulation, then you are able to balance your creativity and your novelty in one production.
Dereva tumtafute, aliye na tajiriba, aloiva tumtafute, aliye na matilaba, mfumo bora tupate na mtalaa kubeba.
Usukani ninawapa, basi lenu nitapanda, umilisi uko hapa, ubunifu nimependa. Kongole, mie nawapa, safari sote taenda.
Beba twende, jamii sasa damka, basi letu beba twende, mtalaa wa hakika. Beba twende, mejipanga kufumka. Aha, mtalaa uko sawa, umilisi twaivisha, masomo sasa ni sawa, basi letu twaliwasha. Tutapaa kama njiwa, watigoi tumewasha, burumisha, tetemesha, tumewasha, chonyo, vroom. Basi letu, tigoi, sha. Subscribe to EDU TV Kenya. Dereva tumtafute, aliye na tajiriba, aloiva tumtafute, aliye na matilaba, mfumo bora tupate na...
Dance from Sironga Girls. After that, that will be the end of our competition. And as we said, deep down in our hearts, we know it is not a competition, it's a festival where everybody is a winner. We will be given a report by the adjudicators, and as we wait for them to finalize the report, we kindly request, if you have a piece for entertainment, please come and see me so that we program you. We are an organized lot. I can see a group of our dignitaries, they are ready to perform. But we agreed not a modern dance for them. So they are ready to perform. Our ladies here, led by the director. Okay, pun intended. So we are saying that if you have a piece for entertainment, please come and see us. We know we have so many artists here. Maybe this could be a platform we'll be giving you, so that you showcase what you have. Maybe you didn't have a chance to perform at this level. Now we have that chance. We have that small window we have given you. I know
Well, indeed, it is time for the Kenya National Drama Festivals. We are going on very well, and today being a Sunday and the last day of these performances, we will have few performances before the ceremony and the announcing of results comes in after this. And we've had quite a number of performances, and We've had plays, we've had solo dances, mimes. Currently, there was a mime. And right now, I have two parents and Alana from the Alliance High School. I have to start with the Alliance High School to talk to us, especially from a parental point of view. What is a message towards parents who are very conservative of their learners who are participating in the core curricular activities? Habari yako?
Zuri.
What's your name?
Shanice.
You had a very good play there.
Thank you.
What was your role?
I was playing the role of Precious.
So what about Precious? Who was Precious?
So Precious is this child, this girl who suffers from ADHD, and her dad is facing the effects of corruption, so he has pending bills, and it's forcing her to like cope with the times, the fact that she doesn't have a medication. Yeah.
Talking about the effects of pending bills on families. Your character was very interesting. I have no words. You are so comical, at the same time you're very serious. And you're telling me this is your first time?
Yes.
So how do you feel about the performance now that people really liked you?
I enjoyed myself on the stage. I was just feeling the role. Like I wanted to be the best Precious that could be.
So for how long did you actually practice that role of Alana who has some hyperactivity kind of syndrome?
Well, to be honest, it wasn't that hard to relate with Precious because I'm a very hyper person, just naturally. So I just fit into the role, yeah.
So it came naturally. So you were acting your character. Yeah. Only that it was actually exaggerated. So if I may ask, who is your biggest competitor apart from Riara? We have other competitors. Alliance Boys?
Yeah, them and also Friends Kamusinga. Sorry? Friends Kamusinga.
Friends Kamusinga. But I'm sure you'll perform well, and I'm glad that you are in the nationals, as always. So now let's talk to the parents who will introduce themselves. And before we talk to the parents, let's get back to the hall for a performance. Keep tuning in to Edu Channel and Edu TV Live. where we are highlighting primary pupils' performances. And let's continue talking about parental empowerment and parental perceptions and attitudes towards co-curricular activities like this drama festival. And I have two parents of a girl from Alliance, the Alliance High School.
Thank you very much. I'm Kanye, and I came here to support my daughter and even to the school for them being into the nationals. We are happy they are really represented. They have done a good job.
Yeah, we are also here for our daughter. As parents, we consider that you should be #1 cheerleader for your child. And if you discover their talents that are coming up, because for us, she has surprised us. We never knew she could act. It's her first, and it's amazing. And I think also looking from me, I have so many regrets of many things that were never supported that I was really good at. I actually, interestingly, met one of my drama teachers in high school while I came here to support my daughter. And I could just remember the sad stories of how I was good at it. But because, you know, the consideration by parents, like books is the thing, and it was considered like you cannot balance between books and co-curriculum, I was forced the hard way to drop my co-curriculum interests and focus on the books. And so I think for me, I promised myself when I saw my daughter interested in drama and any other co-curriculum interest that may come forth, we'll give her the support, because we never know, because we believe she's still in a discovery stage. We never know what she would turn out to be. So our role as parents is here to support her, cheer her all the way. She knows we are her #1 fans.
Cheer squad.
Yeah.
Well, we can talk more of that personal experience that you had. First of all, you need to introduce yourself. I think we didn't know what's your name.
Okay, I think I flew with the whole thing. I'm Phyllis Kanye, mother to Shanice Kanye. Yeah. So about the personal experience, particularly, when I went to high school, just like she did, in Form 2, of course, you begin to explore, and I joined drama and debate club. And I remember there's this poem that was written, and the theme was about HIV that time, and it was really good. Like, really, I felt it, you know, it was just awesome. And that piece was the thing that really got me out there, because I remember those days ilikuwa KBC. I even got myself in KBC station performing. And so I just felt like now I was a drama member. And then the second time now it was drama, whatever, the thing came up. I remember I was chosen for a lead role. But then a teacher of mine, I still love her because she helped me get the grade A's. But I felt there was a part of me that I was robbed from, you know, thriving. Called my father. And you know, my father was this figure. Let him rest in peace though. And he came to school, and I was called to the office, and the lecture was, I have heard you have joined drama. There is no way you're going to do drama and academics. And I just felt like, I think he didn't have faith in me, maybe the ability to balance, and I feel I have given that space to my daughter, to balance between her academics and the co-curricular. I have faith she's going to be able to do that through my support. So, niliacha nimewekewa ultimatum. Nikisikia uko drama tena. And for my mwalimu, Mr. Gashanja, it was a hassle to try and get someone else to replace me in that role. It was sad. I mean, I think a sadness I haven't overcome even today. Because, yeah, yes.
That was a very good personal experience, and it's a call for parents to support their children even as we continue doing our academics. Now let's get back to the hall for this and many more performances.
thing I like about Drama Festival, one is that it is a space whereby you're being limited by rules. In other forms of theater, there are no rules, and therefore we do not have the confines of creativity being limited to a certain corridor. So one thing I like about Drama Festival is that we have rules that are used to grade. Like when you look at the marking scheme for a plays, you'll look at different aspects of a play, and that ensures that we have an equilibrium in any production. You'll find that in a play, you must, in as much as you have production, you must also emphasize on other aspects of the play, say costuming, scripting, acting, and therefore it's a balance of everything. In theater performances, you'll find that you go watch a play in Alliance Française, but it lacks certain aspects of a production. For example, you'll find that it's a comedy, and that comedy has got no structure, has got no... So long as the audience is entertained, then they have achieved their goal for that day. But in drama, they have ensured that since you are operating in a confined corridor of rules and regulation, then you are able to balance your creativity and your novelty in one production.
Dereva tumtafute, aliye na tajiriba, aloiva tumtafute, aliye na matilaba, mfumo bora tupate na mtalaa kubeba.
Usukani ninawapa, basi lenu nitapanda, umilisi upo hapa, ubunifu nimependa. Kongole, mie nawapa, safari sote taenda.
Beba twende, jamii sasa damka, basi letu beba twende, mtalaa wa hakika. Beba twende, mejipanga kufumka. Aha, mtalaa uko sawa, umilisi twaivisha, masomo sasa ni sawa, basi letu twaliwasha. Tutapaa kama njiwa, watigoi tumewasha, burumisha, tetemesha, tumewasha, chonyo, vroom. Basi letu, tigoi, sha.
KICD is crucially part of the Kenya National Drama Festival because creative arts is now very, very perfectly ingrained in the competency-based curriculum, actually from preschool up to senior school. And we are beginning to see learners exhibiting what they actually do in school as enshrined in the curriculum designs. So for us, we consider the festival as the laboratory, the place where learners can demonstrate the knowledge, the skills, and the values that they learn in class. And that's why we have partnered with them, even in recording these items, so that we can use them for educational purposes, and later on, we can also have them aired on EDU channel. Now, to your second question of what is by tech, I'm very happy that the country, and you can see this through what the children are doing, have now fully embraced the competency-based curriculum, particularly the need to let learners pursue areas of their potential, areas of their interest. Is featuring very, very significantly this festival. And we are very happy as a country that we are carrying the vision of the curriculum, which is an engaged, empowered, and ethical citizen. It's coming out very, very clearly. Thank you. KICD is crucially part of the Kenya National Drama Festival because creative arts is now very, very perfectly ingrained in the competency-based curriculum, actually from preschool up to senior school. And we are beginning to see learners exhibiting what they actually do in school as enshrined in the curriculum designs. So for us, we consider the festival as the laboratory, the place where learners can demonstrate the knowledge, the skills, and the values that they learn in class. And that's why we have partnered with them, even in recording these items, so that we can use them for educational purposes, and later on, we can also have them aired on EDU channel. Now, to your second question of what is by tech, I'm very happy that the country, and you can see this through what the children are doing, have now fully embraced the competency-based curriculum, particularly the need to let learners pursue areas of their potential, areas of their interest is featuring very, very significantly this festival. And we are very happy as a country that we are carrying the vision of the curriculum, which is an engaged, empowered, and ethical citizen. It's coming out very, very clearly. Thank you. KICD is crucially part of the Kenya National Drama Festival because creative arts is now very, very perfectly ingrained in the competency-based curriculum, actually from preschool up to senior school. And we are beginning to see learners exhibiting what they actually do in school as enshrined in the curriculum designs. So for us, we consider the festival as the laboratory, the place where learners can demonstrate the knowledge, the skills, and the values that they learn in class. And that's why we have partnered with them, even in recording these items, so that we can use them for educational purposes, and later on, we can also have them aired on EDU channel. Now, to your second question of what is my take, I'm very happy that the country, and you can see this through what the children are doing, have now fully embraced the competency-based curriculum, particularly the need to let learners pursue areas of their potential, areas of their interest is featuring very, very significantly this festival. And we are very happy as a country that we are carrying the vision of the curriculum, which is an engaged, empowered, and ethical citizen. It's coming out very, very clearly. Thank you. KICD is crucially part of the Kenya National Drama Festival because creative arts is now very, very perfectly ingrained in the competency-based curriculum, actually from preschool up to senior school. And we are beginning to see learners exhibiting what they actually do in school as enshrined in the curriculum designs. So for us, we consider the festival.
Nairobi has always been the pinnacle of this festival. I'm seeing it has always been a traditional rivalry of Nairobi and Western. Nairobi is upping the skills and the scales this time round, and I'm happy to be in this festival. So therefore, we are sent here by the President of the Republic of Kenya. So as a presidential team, we've brought a trophy for the best overall items. But beyond that, we have gone to the individuals who are actually on stage and doing the thing. I've been a part of this festival. I've drawn those backdrops, I've memorized scripts. Then I've also come back here as an adjudicator, and it's good to come back as a guest. It is on that basis that we decided that the trophies we are going to give are not going to come back, because as an actor, I always dreamt of keeping the trophy for good to remind me about my journey. And it's also on that basis that we have decided that beyond the trophies, we give some cash awards. So that is the basis on why we came here, to give some cash awards for each of the best actors, the best actresses, the best soloists, the best narrators, the best comedians. We hope next year we go to the producers, and we also go to the other new categories. Like I've seen there is a solo dance now, there is mime, which we didn't factor in when we were coming in, but next year we'll come to every region with even a bigger package than that. Let me say this about the festival. We cannot go through the festival, dream about it, and then when we are in a position to make decisions about it, we refuse to progress it. That is the basis. Together with KICD and the ministry, we've decided that this year's festivals at the national level is going to change. We are currently concluding a platform for monetization of talents that come to this festival. Therefore, anyone who is acting now in this festival will get a platform that will be launched by the president at this year's state concert for them to monetize. As for the details on how they monetize, we leave it to the owner of the platform, who is the president of Kenya. However, the monetization will also be on top of what KICD has been doing on EDU channel and also on the social medias, YouTube. You are fully aware that the Facebook main management was here this week actually. And with that, when they start monetization in May and June, they are also going to benefit these items to be able to get money. It's therefore a word to those, and we know there's some media houses using our items and selling them to us. This is now a word to them. They start finalizing and packing up, because we are taking our items and making sure the money doesn't go to private companies, but goes to the actors who participate in the festival. So as a final word is to say the dreams of every person in the creative economy are just about to be fulfilled. And the dreams is to make money out of their talents and responsible money out of responsible items. And that's why KICD is involved, because it fits in the curriculum development, and it also fits in the education goals of this administration. Thank you very much. Nairobi has always been the pinnacle of this festival. I'm seeing it has always been a traditional rivalry of Nairobi and Western. Nairobi is upping the skills and the scales this time round, and I'm happy to be in this festival. So therefore, we are sent here by the President of the Republic of Kenya. So as a presidential team, we've brought a trophy for the best overall items. But beyond that, we have gone to the individuals who are actually on stage and doing the thing. I've been a part of this festival. I've drawn those backdrops, I've memorized scripts. Then I've also come back here as an adjudicator, and it's good to come back as a guest. It is on that basis that we decided that the trophies we are going to give are not going to come back, because as an actor, I always dreamt of keeping the trophy for good to remind me about my journey. And it's also on that basis that we have decided that beyond the trophies, we give some cash awards. So that is the basis on why we came here, to give some cash awards for each of the best actors, the best actresses, the best soloists, the best narrators, the best comedians. We hope next year we go to the producers, and we also go to the other new categories. Like I've seen there is a solo dance now, there is mime, which we didn't factor in when we were coming in, but next year we'll come to every region with even a bigger package than that. Let me say this about the festival. We cannot go through the festival, dream about it, and then when we are in a position to make decisions about it, we refuse to progress it. That is the basis. Together with KICD and the ministry, we've decided that this year's festivals at the national level is going to change. We are currently concluding a platform for monetization of talents that come to this festival. Therefore, anyone who is acting now in this festival will get a platform that will be launched by the president at this year's state concert for them to monetize. As for the details on how they monetize, we leave it to the owner of the platform, who is the president of Kenya. However, the monetization will also be on top of what KICD has been doing on EDU channel, and also on the social medias, YouTube. You are fully aware that the Facebook main management was here this week actually, and with that, when they start monetization in May and June, they are also going to benefit these items to be able to get money. It's therefore a word to those, and we know there's some media houses using our items and selling them to us. This is now a word to them. They start finalizing and packing up, because we are taking our items and making sure the money doesn't go to private companies, but goes to the actors who participate in the festival. So as a final word is to say, the dreams of every person in the creative economy are just about to be fulfilled. And the dreams is to make money out of their talents, and responsible money out of responsible items. And that's why KICD is involved, because it fits in the curriculum development, and it also fits in the education goals of this administration. Thank you very much.
Thank you for watching EDU TV.
Education is key. Education. To develop a nation. Education. Giving every learner the material for learning. KICD, every stage from ECD. KICD, shule ya msingi na ya upili. KICD, mahitaji maalum na waalimu. KICD, for your curriculum. KICD.
The Kenya Institute of Curriculum Development, nurturing every learner's potential.
But actually, I don't agree, because even it doesn't even make sense. Yeah, we can't judge, but it doesn't make sense. Yeah.
What actually influences such behavior, according to you?
Such behaviors, actually, it's lifestyle. People say that, okay, to be a gay, it's not easy, and when you be a gay, you have a lot of money. That is what they believe in. Like, for instance, our brother Chira, that lifestyle, it was a lifestyle that every young man anataka even low
aliye na tajriba aloiva tumtafute, aliye na matilaba, mfumo bora tupate na mtaala kubeba.
Usukani ninawapa, basi lenu nitapanda, umilisi upo hapa, ubunifu nimependa. Kongole mie nawapa, safari sote taenda.
Beba twende, jamii sasa damka, basi letu beba twende, mtaala wa hakika. Beba twende, tumewasha, tutapaa kama njiwa. Watigoi tumewasha, burumisha, tetemesha, tumewasha, chonyonyonyo, vroom. Basi letu, Tigoi, sha. Subscribe to EDU TV Kenya. Dereva tumtafute, aliye na tajiriba, aloiva tumtafute, aliye na matilaba, mfumo bora tupate na mtalaa kubeba.
Usukani ninawapa, basi lenu nitapanda, umilisi uko hapa, ubunifu nimependa. Kongole, mie nawapa, safari sote taenda.
Beba twende, jamii sasa damka, basi letu beba twende, mtalaa wa hakika. Beba twende, mejipanga kufumka. Aha, mtalaa uko sawa, umilisi twaivisha, masomo sasa ni sawa, basi letu twaliwasha.